does Logan have for us? Logan has Empoleon with a very similar team to ours. I think the difference is that instead of Ninetales and Raccoonina, they have Empoleon and Furgraf. So, battle of the starters here. I think with that, I think that, yeah, an incredible team that they've set up here. With that, I don't have many ground type moves. Ground honestly looks really strong. That hits 3 out of the 6. My own Primarina looks decent. I like Ninetales. I do like Ninetales actually a lot. I think it's just Empoleon I gotta deal with. So if I can find a way to deal with Empoleon, then I feel more confident. So I'm down for a Rillaboom Ninetales lead. With Bolt in the back, and... Oh, you know what? I'll do Ninetales Bolt with Rillaboom in the back, and... Is Primarina or Raccoonina? I'll go for... It's a defensive Terra. Actually, having additional answers to Bolt is going to be helpful, so I'll go for Primarina. You can Terra Fairy, right? And I can deal with Bolt in other ways too, sure, but that'll be helpful. Because if Empoleon is out there, then it might be tempted to use Flash Cannon on Ninetales, and I can say, like, I don't care, I'll attack Empoleon first. Yeah, so Empoleon does come out with Incineroar as well. Okay. So this first turn looks pretty straightforward. I think what I want to do here is I want to go target down Empoleon with a Thunderbolt. So I'll protect Ninetales for now, and I'll target down Empoleon with just a vanilla Thunderbolt. No need to get fancy with Thunderclaps right now. Maybe the next turn I'll fire up a Thunderclap. And they don't have immediate weather control here either. Empoleon's best switch-in would be Rillaboom. But it looks like they're going to let me... does Incineroar go for a Fake Out? No! Okay. Well, I'm close to getting a knockout on Empoleon, and they just go for Flare Blitz. Okay. And Flash Cannon. Okay, so they were doubling up. Ninetales should survive a Flare Blitz. Do I need a Terra? I don't want to open up weaknesses to Rillaboom quite yet. So I'm down to Freeze Dry into Empoleon. Yeah, I still feel comfortable surviving a Flare Blitz. And I'm just going to attack into Incineroar as well. Sure. That means Rillaboom might be coming out. Let's just Furgraf, okay. Incineroar takes a decent amount of damage. You eat the Citrus Berry though. Okay. Alright, in this position, I will now set up a Royal Veil, and I now will Thunderbolt into Incineroar as well. So I get a Royal Veil a little bit longer, which is nice. Incineroar goes for Lariat, and then am I going to deal with Trick Room right now, right? Yeah, okay. I know it was Primarina and Rillaboom in the back that I have, so, I'm down to Protect for now. And I'm going to make it a little bit awkward for them. I'm actually going to put some damage into it for Regraf. I'm not going to give him a free switch in. So I had to eat up Lariat. I take that comfortably. And Dazzle comes out. Okay. So Dazzle actually is going to be a little bit threatening against Bolt. Oh, I take that comfortably. I'm okay. I'll Thunderbolt here. Ooh, that does a lot. And the paralysis. Full Parix could happen. So if a full para happened, the best opportunity would to just get the KO on for Regraf now. That gives me access to priority, and I'll protect. And also make sure they can't reset up Trick Room, right? But my Pokemon, for the most part, don't mind it. That's huge. And did Incineroar target down Bolt? It did. Okay. Some extra turn recovery. I fire up the Moonblast and knock out for a grab. So unfortunate turnover events for them. But at that point, I honestly was down for a free switch in. Snow's over. I get 3 more turns of Aurora Veil. Their Empoleon is super weak. Their Incineroar is super weak. So yeah, I guess I mean, what I'm trying to think of what other Pokemon they would have. I think I want to clap Incineroar. They have their own Raging Bolt. Okay. So in that case, I want to double up into the Bolt with Terra Fairy, Fairy Terra, and yeah, none of my other Terras make sense. So Dragon Pulse into their Bolt. Oh, you know what? Getting rid of their Incineroar could be helpful. I'll Moonblast, and I'll Fairy Terra Thunderclap into Incineroar. Alright, my Bolt Terras. I think the main thing is their Empoleon, but Rillaboom, because I got rid of their priority, pretty much locks down Empoleon. Fake Out to Grassy Glide till Kingdom Come. So, Thunderclap comes out, great. Incineroar's out. And also, too, I can Thunderclap their own Empoleon. Pulse comes out, doesn't affect me. Ninetales survives all these turns of Trick Room, it's crazy. And we do a good amount of damage on Bolt as well. And lowered special attack? Jeez, I'm evil. Bolt reveals leftovers. And I also eat my leftovers. So, yeah, at this point, I think Thunderclap is pretty much free on Empoleon. Empoleon would have to protect, but yeah, so they got one more turn of Trick Room, so yeah, Moonblast into Bolt and Thunderclap into Empoleon. It's been a long time since we got one of these, y'all. Oh my gosh, we got the Rage Quit. We got the communication with the other trainer interrupted. Y'all know what that means. We gotta play the Rage Quit video. We gotta play it. Haters are gonna hate, man. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Oh, we love to see it. Oh my goodness. That is... Oh. Chef's kiss. I love that. Because, like, hey, I pinned you down. I pinned you down, and that was you not... I mean, sure, alright. I'll give it to this. I'll give him one thing. I get the frustration of getting paralyzed and then getting a full para from that. Totally get that. But, if you look at the end game and what that would have consisted of, I still would have had I had Rillaboom, right? So what would have happened was I would have survived your Dazzling Gleam, and I would have survived your Darkest Lariat, and I would have knocked out your Frugraph anyways the next turn, right? Because then it's just like I get priority Grassy Glides and Fake Outs opened up. I'll knock out your Empoleon. Empoleon can't protect that long. And then it's Primarina and Fairy Terra Raging Bolt versus normal Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt can only get 1 KO per turn. You have to choose. And I'll keep on getting those KOs. So, I mean, in Aurora Veil helped me survive a lot of turns, right? So, yeah, that was great. Okay, in any case, I know that if, you know, I'm not going to overtly salt them, but I think in those cases it's easy just to say, like, I'll just run away and then be done with it, but... It is what it is, man. Those are always fun. Those are always fun. I'll have to go back.